Oh, Will Owen and Gerard Ellis, welcome to Coventry. Great to see you both here and settling in. Gerard, you've already played, and how's your first couple of weeks been?
Yeah, it was a quick transition on the Thursday, coming down for the team run and sitting on the bench against the Irish. But it was good fun, to be fair. My old team, it was nice to get back out there and play a game against them at the Majewski. Boys put in a good shift, to be fair.
And you were straight into the action, really, weren't you? You didn't have that many days to prepare beforehand.
No, just come down for the team run and straight out there. But sometimes that's the best way to be, getting chucked in at the deep end, so there's less time to worry and think about the game.
And Will, I know you've been recovering from a broken wrist. How soon will you be able to play?
I'm hoping to be fit for selection for the game on the 8th against London Scottish. It was initially given as a 6 to 8 week injury, and it's coming up to 6 weeks this Saturday, so it's getting better.
Okay, and you've obviously arrived here this week. First impressions?
Yeah, great. Obviously, I know a lot of the lads anyway, being from Coventry or having played with them at other clubs previously. But yeah, it looks really friendly, really welcoming. I'm happy to be here.
And you were a Kenilworth lad originally, but your dad has a connection here?
Yeah, my dad, Glyn, played here at some point in the 80s. So yeah, he used to bring me down to Camden Road quite a lot. So I supported Cov for a long time. And yeah, here I am now.
And Gerard, obviously, as you said, you come from the Dragons, having been at London Irish prior to that. What convinced you to make the move here?
I think just the mindset that Roland has down here. He set out a good plan for the next 2 years, and when you've got coaches like Deeks and Stankovic helping out the forwards, it's a real good place to come, learn your trade and kick on really and get some good results on the pitch. I mean, obviously they've flown up the ranks from National 1, and I watched the game against Doncaster here when they narrowly lost, and they play good rugby, attacking brand of rugby, and I'm just looking forward to getting involved in it.
And your career's been interesting in that you had 2 or 3 positional switches along the way, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I started off as a back row and then got told I wasn't tall enough for the line out, so they thought they'd chuck me in at hooker. Played a few years there, and then in Wales they thought they'd move me across to loose head. But yeah, I think I found my position now, and I'm looking forward to working hard with Stankovic to nail the scrums and do the same stuff around the park like a back row would.
Okay. And Will, for you, obviously spell at Birmingham Moseley originally, and then via Rotherham and Doncaster, you've lots of championship experience.
Yeah, I've had 2 years at each, and I've just signed 3 years here. So by the end of this spell, it will take me to 9, and maybe I can see out my 10th here as well if everything goes well. But yeah, I'm happy to settle down here for a bit.
And what is it that particularly attracted you? Obviously, coming back to your home area, I guess, and the club where you started from. But what else about Coventry?
Well, there's the brand of rugby they play. They play quite an expansive game, which I like. Believe it or not, the fans are great as well. It's quite having played against them this year a few times. It's quite a hostile place to come. The fans are really loud and really good, so playing for them will be great also.
And Gerard, from your point of view, you've obviously got plenty of ambitions ahead of you, but being still relatively young, you hopeful that some of those can be fulfilled during your time here?
Oh, exactly. I mean, similar to what you just said, the fans are very hostile and they expect a lot based on the history of the club, and I know as players we want to get back to where they used to be and push on up, and I think the long-term goal is to get this club back to where it rightfully belongs and give the fans a lot more to cheer about and reward them for all their hard support over the years.
And being a Midlander, will you be popping back into Kenilworth, your formative club, coached by Will Maisie?
Yeah, I'm sure I will at some point.
They've been losing them. Will was coach.
I think there might be an opportunity to do a bit of guest coaching there, which I'll be more than happy to do. And maybe on a few free weekends that we get, I'll pop down and watch them, because I like supporting them as well, because it's where I spent my early years.
Yeah, you and Will actually played together, didn't you, growing up?
Yeah, we did. I think from about age 11 to 16, before we went to Hartby College. We played all the way through the age groups together as 10 and 12.
And Gerard, the contrast between the English Championship and where you've come from in Wales, are you expecting there to be a marked difference?
Well, they like to run a lot in Wales, and last 2 weeks here we've run quite a bit, so I was a bit surprised by that, but it's good because the way Cov want to play, they want to chuck the ball around and expect a lot from their forwards, and it's something I'm looking forward to being able to offer really. With my history as a back row and a hooker around the park, I can do quite a bit, so I'm just looking forward to playing, knocking down the scrum and just running around carrying.
Okay, with 6 or 7 games to go to the end of the season, and I know originally neither of you would have expected to be here during that period of time, but it gives you a nice opportunity to settle in and make your mark, Gerard.
Oh, exactly. Like, the plan was to move down here in the summer, but when Roland phoned and asked if I could come earlier, it made sense for both parties really. Get down here, get to know the systems, get my feet settled in, so for next season I can hit the ground running.
Okay. And for you as well, Will, it gives you a nice chance to get back to full fitness and to bed in.
Yeah, there is that. As Gerard said, it gives you a chance to just get your foot in the door really. Integrate with the lads, get back to full fitness. So it was an obvious choice for me.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for your time. I can't delay your lunch any longer. Cheers.
Cheers.